Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to.
So which areas, would you advise people to pay more attention to in 2025?
As I'll be honest with you, one area that all of us take for granted, if there's a goal area that I would like everybody to look at, is about the health. 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 Health and wellness. Health. Everything. Health and physical well-being will be number one. I was okay. I'll tell you why I do not do things that I do not do myself. I went to see this month. November is my wedding anniversary month. I've been married for 31 years to my beautiful wife Susu. Now, at some point when it dawned on me, wedding anniversary, we clicked, and we got to 10, we got to 20. During our 25th anniversary, about 6 years ago, I said, typically you always have a gift that you give. So as well, I ran out of gifts to give my wife on anniversary. I've given her, think about whatever a man can give to a woman. Within the bands of, that you say, this is sanity. I'm not talking about obscene stuff. I have to say, this is for anniversary. Then it now hit me. I said, come on. We both were going for our annual checkup differently. She'll do hers, I'll do mine. Then I now told her from this period, our annual, whenever we clock during our wedding anniversary, we will go for our annual medical checkup. That will be the best wedding gift to ourselves. So we can track it. Let us both know where we are health-wise. And we've kept that tradition for 6 years.
Interesting.
So I will, because everything rises and falls on health. There's no substitute to good health. So as I'm speaking to you, my pastor turned 70, so our wedding anniversary was on the 6th. Typically, the week of that week was when we were celebrating Pastor B's 70th. So we're all busy. But I can tell you that we've taken that trip 2 days ago. Today is Wednesday. That's why in our conversations, I had to go through that meal because the process has started and we are going through one we've never done before with Dr. Physique, the entire system. And it's important that we do that check. So for me, it's key, it's fundamental, and it has legs. So when your health and physical well-being is a goal area, there are elements of it you will not joke about. You will not joke about what you eat. You will not joke about your physical appearance. I have added weight. One of the goals that they asked me, I said, I want to drop weight. I want to drop my weight. And it's not, I like food, but this is not about food. It's not food that got me there. But the sedentary lifestyle, I work late into the night. And the tendency is that in sitting down and working in my study, sometimes I'm here 1, 2 a.m. There was a day I got engrossed so much that by 5, 6, my wife had to come and to ask me, you're still here. Would you sleep? I said, and she knew that, it happens once in a while that I go all the way. And then I walked all through till about 6, 7 a.m. I went to bed. I slept for 10 hours non-stop. 5 p.m. was when I woke up.
Wow.
But my brain had been exercised totally. And I got engrossed in what I was doing. Now, what I'm saying to you is that if you do that consistently, it will show by way of weight. And I'm not balancing it with my exercises. I normally walk 90 minutes a day, but I started skipping it. So I was seeing the rebound. I'm taking it seriously because I need to do it. Azu, the other part on that is umbrella, is management of stress. Stress brings out a lot of things that we don't know. Stress. So that's just one aspect. If you permit me, I could go into the second one. I want people
Go ahead.
to go and look at, make it a goal area, look at your relationships. Relationships is a currency of the spirit, as my pastor and mentor would tell me. What are these relationships that are key? Make it a goal area. Family could be with your partner, could be your parents, could be with your children. You just need to look at it and say, what do I want? Am I really doing what I should do as a father? What do I want to do differently? So there's family. There's also social life. And there's the one you have at work. So many of us we always say, you spend like 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours with people at work. Yes. What is your pattern around that area? What do you want to do differently? Then, of course, you can look at finance. I've done a whole series on financial planning. Finance is big. And this is not just about salary. When I said taking stock, go and take, these days we don't use checkbooks again. And so many people are reckless with their finances. In the days we were using checkbooks, I'll say, Azu, go and take your checkbook. Go back to the stop from the beginning of this year. Look at what you spent money on. It will tell you where your heart is and your priority. But today, ATM has destroyed the fabric of financial management and financial and transfer. But the only thing that you do, I'll tell you, go and get your bank statement from 1st of January to now. Print it. Then sit down and begin to map and map. You will see where your priority lies. So it's not to say I love my family is my priority. You will see it. You will then see that these are the areas I spend money. Then lesson learned. In 2025 from now, I will not spend money in this regard again. I'll redeploy it. You see how it works? That's how it works. So you begin to order your life in a way that, because you've taken stock. So I've given you 3 now. The 4th one I'll talk about is a big one: lifelong learning. Azu, to the glory of God, I've achieved I'm a licensed practitioner for 2 global international organizations. I handle development and all the things you want to speak around leadership, development, personnel. I'm talking about Insights Discovery UK and Liberating Leadership UK. But I took it upon myself last year. I said, what am I doing? Let me go and join the CEC, Center for Executive Coaching. And I found myself in this beautiful body running a coaching course. And by the time we meet and we're talking and we different parts of the world, the little thing I'm doing, when I tell them I'm on about 10 radio stations, the Americans just go wild and say, whoa, that's huge. And the next question is, so are you able to track how many people listen to you? And I say, yeah, about 10 million. This guys go gaga. You mean you have 10 million listeners? They are hearing all of that, but it came as a result of me going to take on that cost. And without knowing it, I've actually enhanced my own kind of development. So under lifelong learning, there's spiritual development, there's professional development, there's educational and intellectual development, because there's what I call intellectual sagacity. It cannot come if you don't invest in it. So you must invest. And Azu, I am proud and I'm grateful to God that nobody taught me what I'm about to tell you. Today at the Lagos Business School, during my class, when I had the break, some of the executives that came to me and they were asking me, how do they go about, doing stuff about, one was saying that she invests in herself, and it's not our company. I said, yes, it's the right thing to do. And I showed her something. I said, open your palm. She did. I now folded her wrist like this. When she did, I said, what is your gross income? This is your gross income. When you open your palm, this is your net income. All right, you've taken out some things. I said, you know what? Take this gross income, 10% of it, whatever that figure is. Take that as your budget for your learning, for your development. I said, because when you do this, you will begin to pinch pennies and you will never develop yourself well enough